how to create a proposal using the new wizard. You want to click on Create Proposal. It's going to bring you to Bill from AHRI or choose an existing template. If we wanted to do a load on the home, we actually could start here with Load Analyzer, but for this video, I'm only going to show you how to bill from AHRI. The administrator of our company has already entered in all the defaults we want to show when we're doing our wizard search. So let's type in proposal here. We're going to select our brand, and we're going to select our application. We click Get Started. If you had any questions in the sales rep side, you can actually click the View How To guide for a PDF of the same process. Alright, if I had a height, width, or depth maximum restriction, so say my air handler could not be taller than 55 inches, I could put 55 here. It wouldn't show anything or any results taller than 55. I'm going to come down here, and it's not necessary to do heating capacity, so I'm going to do cooling capacity only. And I'm going to say 32,000 minimum, 39,000 maximum. I'm going to choose 1 unit of labor, and in my company we're using labor as a day and not an hour. So that would be a day's worth of time. If I needed a day and a half, I would put 1.5. I'm going to click Next Step. And here's where I'm going to select my equipment. So I need to tell the system what to look for. So we're going to go Infinity Series. Let's go Inverter. Let's do our next level would be also be Infinity Series Inverter. Let's do a Performance 2-stage and a Comfort single stage. These values that are here underneath the criteria are actually entered from the admin area. If you want to override them, you can, just simply by taking and overriding it here. So we're going to click Next Step. So next I'm going to choose my equipment, and here's my search criteria: 32,000 to 39,000 Infinity Series Inverter. There's my min maxes on my SEER, EER, and HSPF. I'm going to choose my outdoor unit on my first model. I'm going to choose my second model air handler, and you'll see the corresponding AHRI numbers will actually appear at the bottom. The difference between these two numbers is one is an L and one is not an L. So this is an aluminum air handler. This is not aluminum. So you would choose whichever one you want when you get to the edit proposal. I'm going to come next to I'm going to choose my 25 VNA 8, and it will give me my corresponding air handlers. I can choose an 05, and then let's go to the next one. Let's choose this is a Performance 2-stage, and I can choose this one. And then we'll come to the bottom and choose our Comfort and an air handler, maybe the FX product. And then I'm going to click Next Step. And on the next step, I have some items entered here from the admin that I could come in and say, I need an 8 kW heater, I need a heat pump materials kit, I need a 7/8 line set. And then I'm going to click Edit Proposal. But before I do, if I like this job and I do it a lot, I can actually come in here and say 3.0 ton heat pump 7-29, and then maybe I'll put my last name for the person that created it. And then I click Edit Proposal. And once I do that, it brings me to my proposal, and all I have to do now is just select my customer and scroll to the bottom and click Save. And what it will do is it will convert this AHRI wizard driven proposal now to a valid proposal we can use with our customer. Now, a couple things about the proposal. You'll notice here we've added the minimum circuit amps, the max fuse size, the physical size, refrigerant line size, all of the critical data you need. Now, this data below View My Brochure will not appear on the proposal. Well, let's come down here, and I want you to see here that we've actually have several different AHRI number matches for this system. So it may be that I actually need to choose this one because I'm really just needing the 31 with that 37 air handler. So I'll just choose that to appear on the, actually printed on the proposal. Alright, I'm going to come down here, and if I need to add some actions, so let's go explain system operation, remove and dispose of old equipment, I can come down and actually check the boxes that apply to the job itself. Reconnect to existing ductwork. I've already added my line set. Let's say it's a horizontal application, I can make that designation right there. and then everything else looks pretty static. If I have any credits, rebates, and discounts, I can enter those here. So let's say that there's a carry cool cash for system 1 that's $600. Actually, the system 1 is going to be that one. So let's make the 600 be the second one. And then let's say this customer is going to pay with cash. So I can do active and then apply my 5% discount for cash. I'm going to hide that. Next thing I want to show is my upgrades. I will activate, and don't activate too many upgrades, just activate a few. That way the customer can see maybe 2 or 3 things you may have to offer beyond just your initial price. I click hide and save. And then what it will do is it will bring me to my saved proposal. I can always print from here. The way this works is this is view past hard copy proposals. So every time I save this proposal, it actually gives it a timestamp. So if I click from here, it will be the last saved proposal. And what you'll notice is here's my price per month with approved credit. There's my total price, and then here's my, this is with the included deduction. So the $1,659.26 has already been removed from the $12,526. So you come down here, you'll notice the AHRI numbers actually appear on the proposal. So it's delivering your C rating, your EER, and your HSPF. So as that changes, you can it will actually auto update to the proposal itself. You'll notice we have on here our special inclusions. All right. So now let's go back to the Edit Proposal tab at the top. I'm ready to email this to my client. I'm going to come to the bottom and click Email Proposal. Now what you're going to want to do when this actually comes up, there are 2 check boxes. You're going to want to check both boxes. And we're going to send the email. And when we send the email, as long as the status of the job is open, as long as you see this open, we're going to email the customer 4 times. Today, 3 days, 2 weeks, and 4 weeks. So that should have just sent the email and logged the event. I always want to recommend that you check with your customer after you have made the email, and that way they can make sure that they have received it in their email. Sometimes the emails will go to spam. You just want to make sure that that didn't happen. All right, so now let's go through and let's say the customer is ready to make a decision. Let's say that they said they didn't want the job. If you click Lost here, it will actually give you a reason as to why you lost the job. We're going to want to track all that so that we can know why we're losing jobs if we are. But let's say we won the job, and then we're going to choose a system. Let's say they wanted the best model. I'm going to choose a date, and I'm going to scroll to the bottom. Now a couple little hints here. If you actually make the number of units be 0, those columns won't print. Okay? What will happen though is when you win the proposal, we're only going to show the system that we actually sold. So you don't have to put zeros here. But if you did want to just show the customer the one option, you could put zeros in these columns and they won't even appear. So let's scroll to the bottom, and we're going to click on our upgrades, and we're going to approve. Let's approve the Guardian Air, and let's approve the Remy, and let's take off the this other one. So we click hide, and now we're ready to click save. And when we do, that finalizes our proposal. It's going to email the company a financial summary of the job. It also will send a one proposal, so that now when we print here, you'll notice that we're only printing the system we sold. The cost of the job has increased, and also the monthly payment has increased, and it went up the value of the upgrades at the bottom, and it says now approved and included in the price, and it gives us a place for the customer to initial. So now we go back. I can look at my dashboard, and you'll see that we have one more sale, and it will say, tell me what my status is. 51 open proposals, 6 won, and 0 lost for a total. It actually will reflect in the quality selected when won, whatever those quality categories are. So that's the finalization of this part of the sales rep.